So, you're looking for that absolutely perfect, one-of-a-kind, out-of-this-world, there's no way anyone would ever top this gift? Well, good luck with that. Unless you come to Ocala Aviation and give the gift of flight, a pilot's license. Do you remember what you got 10 years ago? Or 5? Or even last year? Well, this is a gift that literally lasts a lifetime, and the one they will never forget. So don't waste time searching the internet for just an okay gift. Come to Ocala Aviation for an amazing gift. Call 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Or come by the Ocala Airport anytime to pick up the perfect gift. And from all of us here at Ocala Aviation, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. Tuesday of Christmas week. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see, next Tuesday, Christmas will be history, and New Year's will be knocking on our door.
Yep.
Right? And then 2 weeks from today, it's all done. It's all done. It's all done.
Exactly.
Start it all over again.
That's right.
Galen Unold is on the phone right now from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. We're going to pick his brain a little bit about this football story this morning, and then tell him how rich people spend their money. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
On 75. Heading north.
So quiet. It just sounds like you're in a room or something today.
You know, they're repaving the road, and it's pretty smooth this morning. So if you want, I could change lanes so you get more background noise.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It just sounds quiet.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like you're taking...
Oh, boy, traffic's getting bad.
Oh, is it really? Both?
On the way home, it gets, between now and Thursday, it'll be bad. But, it'll get... It's a little builds up, just like Thanksgiving does. So, yeah, it was bad coming home.
So both directions, going north and going south, or just going north?
Typically, just coming south is a lot worse than going north. Huh. So next week, it'll be bad going north. Historically, that's the way it is.
So let's do the business end of this first. How is the blood supply? What do we need to know?
We really need everybody to come out and donate blood. We are less than a day's supply of blood right now. So we're hoping what happens is the usage is going to spike tomorrow because a lot of people are going to come in and want to get, if they're having cancer treatments or anything like that, they want to get all of their transfusions done before the holidays so they feel good and they have that increased energy. Surgeries will be done on Wednesday, and then we're hoping it kind of calms down on Thursday. And then Friday is really all about the traumas that happen and the accidents that occur and things like that. So we're hoping we can make up some ground today. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So just get out there and give the gift of life and donate blood.
Wow. There was a report that, the people who crash the cars, they were refusing, they said they would refuse to crash any car that didn't have crash avoidance technology in it.
Oh.
Do you remember that? It was like 2 weeks ago or something like that?
Yeah, I remember that story.
I mean, I wonder how much of a difference that will make when we actually have that in every car. Obviously, I'm not going to have it probably for 30 years.
I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you, like the blind spot indicators are huge. I mean, just think about how much better brake lights are now than they were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're more centrally located.
That explains everything. Well, I mean, I put my blinker on and try to change lanes. I think I got a 10-year-old car, so it doesn't seem like anybody notices I want to change lanes.
Yeah, exactly.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, they just keep whipping on by.
I got to get a newer car, bigger.
The problem is they haven't figured out how to get out of the way of cows yet. If they do that, then we're on to something, Larry.
No, they all figured out how to get out of the way of the cow. We're the only ones who didn't figure it out. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's see. The two sponsors are important to mention. Penn Flooring, of course. We need to thank them for sponsoring Galen Unold. I don't know how long they've done this. It's been a couple of years now.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So really thank them for sponsoring the LifeSouth segment with Galen Unold. Penn Flooring has some beautiful flooring. You've heard me say it before, and I'm not lying to you. Go down there, check out the showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. ask the questions. They will answer them. They will install the flooring, and you will just be happy with the new remodeling job that you've completed from the floor up. And also thank the folks over at Palm Garden. They have a beautiful Christmas greeting that they've got on the radio right now.
Yes.
That'll run through the end of the season.
Ladies are
and
wonderful.
more importantly than that, they've got a beautiful facility, beautiful people over there. If you ever need any long-term health care, any skilled nursing care, they've got it, whether it's for respite, so you can take a break, go Christmas shopping, or Christmas partying.
Exactly.
You know, maybe Grandma wouldn't mind sitting in there. It's a nice place. It's a social place too.
Yeah,
it's not
very
like she'll be
social.
sitting in her room all by herself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that is an important thing to look for when you're looking for a facility, by the way. A facility that has an active program to keep people together. And
Yeah, you need activities. You just can't let them sit there.
and we are the activities once in a while. We are
Yes,
today
we are.
twice, right? We're going,
Yes, twice.
not
today.
there, but we're going to 2 other
After
facilities
this,
today.
Yeah. We've already been to Palm
Galen,
Garden.
yesterday we played a facility, and there was a lady, a tall, thin lady, probably 90 or so.
Yeah.
Still could walk, and she was going through the motions that made Robin ask, and then I thought, oh wow, you're probably right. Robin asked, do you think she was a dancer when she was younger? And gosh, she was doing those moves.
Yeah, ballet dancer.
Yeah, she was doing ballet
the
moves. Yeah.
And she was even, touching the music stand and doing that thing that they do on the bar. So it's like, wow, she was amazing.
I knew a few women who did things on the bar. But anyway, it's just
Everybody does, Larry. Everybody does.
But it's just a sweet thing for us. It's a sweet experience.
It's
I mean, you
wonderful.
think about it. What we do is so simple, and it's not a big deal. It's just a guitar. You have some jingle bells. We
Yep.
sing some songs. But those songs, I really attribute the smiles on their faces to the songs, which we have nothing to do with. Those are songs that have been around
No.
for centuries, decades anyway.
Yep, they generate memories.
Yeah.
And it's just so great to
All
see
right.
their faces.
So the sports question, Galen.
Yes.
Today, the 2016
Yeah.
Pro Bowl list will be announced. It says here the fan vote comprises a third of the formula used to select the 88 All-Star players. Coaches and players are also having their say, of course. The game will be January 31st in Hawaii. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, Robin talked about how they moved the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl used to be after the Super Bowl, and now they moved it to the week in between the end of the season and the playoffs and the Super Bowl. So now, if you make the Super Bowl, you don't play in the Pro Bowl.
Oh.
I think the football Pro Bowl is probably it's not probably, it's definitely the worst all-star game of any sport out there.
Really?
They don't really tackle. Well, they don't really tackle. The final score ends up being like 55-58. I mean, it's incredibly boring to watch. The one thing about football is it's a very physical game, and so these guys are the best of the best in football, right? It's not from a lack of talent, but they don't try. They try hard enough not to get hurt. Is really the rule of thumb, and it's there. Their families are over there. It's more like a vacation. There's no chemistry between the quarterbacks and the wide receivers. You're not allowed to blitz. It's a boring game.
Really?
It's a boring game.
Wow.
If you watch the Pro Bowl, there is nothing else on TV.
So is the attraction simply
Ever.
because they're famous? Is the attraction simply because these are like the superstars of the sport?
No, it's because it's football, and people just want more football. I mean, they just can't get enough football. They need more football.
So did they
No.
move it before the Super Bowl because it became anticlimactic with the Super Bowl happening first?
I think that was one of it, but I think the big thing is because there was no football for that week. And they're like,
Okay.
if we put that football game on here, there's nothing else on TV.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right, well, that makes sense. And let's see, and Tom Brady is the one name that they put into this story. So that's
Yeah, he's the leading vote getter right now, just from the fans, but that shouldn't be a shock. And you have to remember, the NFL, more than any other sports franchise, sports league out there, does everything, and I mean everything, for the dollar. I've never seen anything like it. If they think they can squeeze another dollar out of something, they're going to do it.
Wow.
So whenever you're wondering about the motivation behind something the NFL does, dollar related.
So Donald Trump was on Jimmy Kimmel, and Donald Trump mentioned Tom Brady, and then he looked at the audience in surprise because they didn't cheer, and he said, "Oh my gosh, this is California. I forgot. If I brought up that name in New York, everybody would have been cheering just by saying the name Tom Brady." So it's interesting how the different coasts.
He's he's people either like he's a sports guy. People either love him or hate him. Right. You have an opinion on him, and that's when you know you've reached a certain level. And then when he's retired, people still feel the same way about him. But
he's a rich guy.
You can't argue he's the best quarterback to ever play the game.
So I have here how rich people spend their money when we come back. All right. You're gonna like this.
Do that.
You're gonna like this.
I need some tips.
Yeah, you're gonna like this.
This is some useful information. I know I heard about how Iran can now take out our how powerful.
Right. Hold on. Here we go.
By myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Clouds will limit sunshine this Tuesday. A warm, humid day with an afternoon shower in spots. High 81 to 85. Partly cloudy and warm Tuesday night with areas of fog late into tomorrow morning. The overnight low 68 to 72. Later Wednesday, clouds and some sunshine, a warm high 83 to 87. Thursday, Christmas Eve, partial sunshine, warm and humid high 82 to 86. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Okay, guys, the clock is ticking down, and there's only a few shopping days left. And let's face it, we all know that there's only one true gift that never fails: jewelry. The place to go? J&J Jewelers in the Jasmine Plaza on 200. Silver is the new gold, and J&J Jewelers has a new line of heirloom quality silver from the collection of Thistle & Bee. And as the exclusive Thistle & Bee dealer, you won't find these pieces anywhere else nearby. Beautifully crafted pieces that can be passed down for generations. And they've made it a little easier on us guys too, because whatever collection she likes, there's a perfectly matched piece, so we don't have to guess. And she won't have to guess where you went when she opens that elegant gift-wrapped box from J&J Jewelers. And while they might have taken some of the guesswork out, they can't slow down the clock. So you'd better hurry down to J&J Jewelers, 6160 Southwest State Road 200 in the Jasmine Plaza.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your mobile Verizon rep. But not just here, I'll deliver the phone to you in your home. While I'm there, I'll only sell you what you need and I'll personalize it to you. Want to have me get you connected? Then call me at 352-528-0020. I even offer unlimited home phone service for just $20 per month. Just call me, your mobile Verizon rep, at 352-528-0020.
I'm Jennifer, the Executive Director of Palm Garden, and I would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
I'm Mary Sue, the Director of Clinical Services, and my staff and I will be ensuring that all the needs of our guests and residents are met.
I'm Janet, the Director of Guest Services, and I will be fluffing pillows for our new guests staying with us over the holidays.
And I'm Jan Marino, also from Palm Garden, and I hope each of you have a blessed Christmas as we celebrate the Savior's birth.
Merry Christmas from Palm Garden!
That day was so much estrogen in the room, Galen, that day.
Yeah, you and the ladies behind closed doors.
I was in that room.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, gosh, it's a very, very well done.
They don't know. It is well done. And I had nothing to do with it other than to push the button, but
you had to be
it was
there.
Hot in there. It was very hot in there.
Very well produced, Larry. Very well produced.
Thank you. I try my hardest. All right, there is a website. You got to go to this website. It's called James.
Oh, gosh, here we go again.
JamesAddition.com. Have you heard of this website?
You and my James Addiction? It's a music group.
That's a band, no. James, as in James Taylor, Addition, like in the first edition.
Okay.
Oh, Addition. Okay.
JamesAddition.com. Everybody go to the site and say, gosh, look what the rich people buy. I'm just going to tell you some of the things. And some of the ones I also got this morning because it's kind of it's kind of like eBay for rich people.
Uh-huh.
All right, so here's somebody is selling a timeless.
Well, that's what you need to do there. You need to sell something on that rich site for rich people.
Yeah, somebody's selling their 2011 Ferrari 599 GTO for $895,000.
Seems like a good deal, Larry. I mean, I wonder if that has collision
Ay,
things on a Ferrari.
Yeah, right.
It's billed as the world's luxury marketplace.
I like it.
We got different categories: cars, real estate, motorcycles, watches, jewelry, helicopters, lifestyle experiences.
Is that where? But I thought Dan said he got his off of eBay.
Yeah, eBay is for the normal people.
No, it was a Black Friday sale. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's right.
Black Friday.
His helicopter was Black Friday sale.
Let's see.
Him and Brittany, I love those.
All right, here you can get.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
How much is this? Okay, what you get. Okay. 11-year-old rum.
Yeah.
Guaranteed that the rum you are drinking has trickled gently over the hills and valleys of stunning naked women.
Say that all again.
So these are the
hills and
drippings?
valleys.
The hills and
the
valleys of
drippings
their
with
body.
the women. The women's scent.
Liquors that are bottled after being poured over the naked bodies of glamour models.
How do you get that job?
Queen of that.
I don't know.
Wait.
How do you get
Which
that
job would you like? I guess Larry and I would like to do
the pourers.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's.
No, I'm the one.
Robin would be the
No.
body. I don't get it.
I don't want to be the pourer. I want to be the guy at the bottom with the cup that gathers it all.
Are you sure you want to be that guy?
Yeah. Oh, I know I do. Yeah. It's called G Spirits. It's a German distillery that
Holy cow!
They sell
You know the problem with German, they don't shave, Larry. So does it have to be filtered? I'm not kidding. This is a real question. This is a real question.
That's right.
How much is a bottle of this? How much is a bottle?
How much is a bottle? $11,000.
Yeah. Holy crap! Is that for like a handle? As we call it, a handle, or is that a fade?
What does that mean?
A fifth?
Or
what?
a fifth?
A liter?
Is it the size of a fifth?
A handle's when it's so big. It's a gallon. I think it's 2 liters or a liter or something. It's got a handle.
That's probably too much. It's probably a fifth.
I don't know.
Or a little smaller.
I don't know.
If it's a fifth, that's $11,000. Wow, it's crazy.
Well, you have a good point though, Galen, because those women don't shave. They're hairy.
Larry, I'm not speaking from experience or anything, but I'm pretty sure you don't want pubes in your rum.
Well, maybe there's a screen. Maybe there's a screen or something.
Well, that would be your responsibility then, Larry. You would have to take that very seriously.
Good morning. You're on the air.
But you did say it was filtered. But did you say this is a wine or a liquor?
This is okay. Let me read what it says here. It says,
Larry.
Yes.
Wine or liquor?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry. I didn't hear it right away. Thank you.
Oh, I heard it. I just kept going. I was just like, let's just keep going. 'Cause I don't have to say the source for everybody. The source only covers my failties.
All right. If you want to have an ATM machine in your house, it'll cost you $3,500. It'll cost you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's like, that's so good. Can you imagine being so rich and going, you know what? If you don't behave, I'm going to change the PIN code for the ATM machine. Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
kids?
I can't imagine that.
I can't remember my PIN code. I need a quick 1,000. How bad are you? Just think about this. How bad is it? Where are you at in your life if you don't even have time to go to the bank for cash? Why would you want an ATM machine, Larry? Explain this to me. You probably are in this category of income.
Well, they'd have to have Brinks deliver it,
You're
though.
doing gigs all over you're doing gigs all over the world now. Well, first of all, where would you put it? Is that something that goes in the foyer? You put it in the basement?
Do you know Deshaun Stevenson from the Brooklyn Nets?
No.
Okay, he bought one.
Oh, gee.
He has his in his kitchen.
In a kitchen.
That's what it says here. According to the New York Post, Stevenson reportedly paid $3,500 for his machine. The personal cash dispenser gets refilled 4 to 6 times per year, holds up to $20,000. He charges his friends $4.50 to use the ATM because he plays poker a lot and they are often out of money.
Oh,
that is great. Now that guy is never going to be broke. Think about this: $450 per transaction.
No, $4.50. $4.50.
Wow.
$4.50.
Wow.
The $4.50 you can afford, not the one you can't afford.
how much is the machine?
$3,500.
How long does it take? How many transactions before you have that bad boy paid off?
I don't know.
Well, then you have to pay the Brinks guys to come to your house with more money to fill it up, right?
All right, 30. Somebody do that math. Is that 100 transactions and that thing's paid off, right?
Yeah, right.
That's right. 100 transactions.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
You have it.
This is the.
That's a business. That's a side business. Did you have to claim taxes on that?
Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine.
I mean, I guess in 2012 it would have been different than today, but.
All right, here's another
Yeah,
one.
because that's income, so you got to pay taxes. The IRS is watching that baby.
For three, let's see. Okay, it doesn't really say how much it is now. Anyway, in 1981, American Airlines offered those who could afford it a chance to have unlimited air travel. For $250,000, you could fly all over America at a moment's notice for the rest of your life without having to pay another penny.
For the rest of your life.
Right, $250,000 flying.
$250,000.
Yeah.
Let's say the average one-way ticket costs $250 for Matt's sake.
Okay.
How many flights is that, Larry? Is that
1,000.
10,000 flights?
It's 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 flights.
It's 1,000 flights.
See, I don't do math.
But in 2004,
over the course of your life.
it says that there were only 66 people who have purchased these things.
Really? People actually buy this.
Oh, I'll bet.
I
know a lot of people who travel.
But in 2004, the price went up to $3 million. So, but I don't know what it is.
What?
It's $3 million. It was $3 million in 2004. So I don't know what it would be now, 2015. But it went up to $3 million.
Oh, I thought you said it was 250,000.
Back in 1981, it was. Yes.
Oh, in 81.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, the problem is that these airlines go in and out of business. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like.
Well, this is cool for Dan because he's a pilot now, so he could offer unlimited air travel for X number of dollars in his plane.
I've got tons. I got tons of free air miles if he ever gets the wings on the dang plane. I mean, what good's a plane with no wings on it? I told him I'd help him. I bring over my toolbox. He apparently doesn't trust me and my ratchet set.
I guess not.
Let's see. You can have a luxurious Vietnam holiday for $4,690 a night.
Wow.
A night.
A night. $4,600.
A night.
Yeah.
Gosh. What's included in that?
Hotel.
Anything
food.
you want at $4,000. You could buy a small island in Vietnam for $4,000.
That's right. You could.
You can go listen to the Ancient Fables of China for $85,000.
The problem is it's in Cantonese, and I only speak Mandarin, and that's the problem.
That's right.
4 days.
You know those really bad lost in translation signs that you talk about all the time.
Right.
Can you imagine a fable in China? It's like, and the pig jumped over, the stall. What? Yeah.
Oh, you can tour the Iran desert for $4,350. That's a deal.
You could end up in jail, and that sin, you don't even have to pay a tip. You end up in jail.
Our desert tours, this is the description. Our desert tours offer the perfect blend of mystery, beauty, history, culture, and star-filled skies.
Yeah, I bet it does.
From the narrow streets.
How much a night?
$4,350. That doesn't say per night. That just says $4,350.
Well, that's because it's a one-way ticket. You're never coming back.
That's right. Well, then they're just going to blackmail you with the state, with the Secretary of State.
Day one, you'll be in Tehran.
Hey, Ron.
There you go.
Then you go to
And day 2, you'll be in the jail cell.
Then you go to Messer Desert. Then you
You
go.
do not want to say the word Muhammad there.
No.
Prophet Muhammad. That's for sure. You don't want to write anything. You don't want to. Yeah. Don't bring your Bible.
Yeah, don't even breathe. Don't go.
Mike Tyson, by the way, owns a tiger. He pays $4,000 per month for the upkeep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's a picture of him in his
Mike
underwear
Tyson.
walking the.
In his underwear.
Walking the tiger. Yeah.
He did a
Oh,
movie,
my
and the
God.
tiger was in the movie.
Or maybe that's from the movie. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, that's how the rich spend their money.
My favorite is G Spirits.
Yeah, the
But-
favorite one is the G Spirits. yeah.
ATM is a close second.
And I love the ATM. I don't know. The rum is up there. $11,000, Larry. I'll see you tomorrow. I may have a bottle of $11,000 rum.
Galen, 10 seconds. Where's the Bloodmobile?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, we're actually at the Walmart down at Summerfield.
And you're coming into the studio tomorrow, so we'll see you here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there in the morning.
Thank you,
yeah,
Galen.
So that means, Dan will probably book an 8:15.
Fox News
All
Radio.
right,
I'm
bye all.
Maureen Wu. Expected before a military judge today, the soldier held for 5 years by the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl is due to face a military judge at Fort Bragg in North Carolina, just over a week since being ordered to face a general court-martial on charges of desertion and misbehavior before the enemy, which carries a possible life sentence. Bergdahl is accused of leaving his post in Afghanistan before he was captured by the Taliban. He was held for 5 years and freed in a controversial prisoner swap for 5 Guantanamo Bay detainees.
Fox Radio's Lisa Brady. Bergdahl's attorneys say he was suffering a mental defect when he walked away from his post. An NYPD detective among the 6 U.S. troops killed in a Taliban attack in Afghanistan Monday.
Detective Joseph Lem served in the National Guard and had been deployed twice to Afghanistan and once to Iraq. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children.
Fox's Kelly Wright. Fox News. We report. You decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm 1 out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, we are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Merry Christmas. RL here at Dairy Queen Silver Springs. I'm here to tell you it's time for a quarter-pound chili dog straight off a real grill. It's a foot long. Or you can try it with cheese, mustard, or onion, or fresh-made slaw. Miss Sandra makes the best slaw around. They even have sauerkraut if you fancy. But my favorite is a grilled dog with chili and slaw. Wowie doggy. So get along to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, but don't forget their Oreo Peppermint Blizzard of the Month. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where they always treat you like kings and queens.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
When I started thinking about this year's Christmas greeting, I wanted to make it something meaningful. So here is my heartfelt wish for us all.